Moving on to prospect of the week. Uh, Drew's not on here. So Pete, I'll let you kind of get into your first guy here. I see you have Jack Giannikos.
Yeah, well, we can talk on Drew's guy too. He had Timmy Lurk from OPRF, an athletic left-handed hitting outfielder. Yeah, I mean, he plays the game really hard. He can defend it in the outfield. I like the swing. He seems to always be hitting. So he's definitely a name to be looking out for this spring. But yeah, I went with Jack Giannikos. Kind of got tipped off from Coach Lorenz over at Maine South about him. We liked him actually. He was at the Chicago ID last year. He's up to 84, really loose mover. You really like the way it works on the mound, like super loose and easy. But dealt with an arm injury, I believe. But he's coming back strong. And yeah, I think he's one that's primed for a big year. I know he's going to see a lot of time on the mound for Maine South. So yeah. What was he? I think, let's pull up the actual numbers. 84 miles an hour with the fastball last year. So yeah, I mean, you can expect that to continue to get better as he just continues to mature. He's got a really good frame too, 6'4", 170. So he's definitely one to watch out for. We got him ranked 138 in the state too.
Yeah, and then my prospect of the week this week is Daniel Coyle out of St. Lawrence. He's a 2026 grad. Daniel really popped on the scene for me personally at our state games this year. He was on my field quite a bit, and all this kid did was rake. Daniel, he's listed as a third base outfielder. He can, without a doubt, play in either spot. I don't know if he could really play shortstop. I've never seen it, but wouldn't shock me if he can play legitimately every position on the diamond. He's just that type of player. Plays, with his hair on fire. Plays the game really, really hard. Right-handed hitter. Excited to, hopefully I'll get out and see St. Lawrence this spring, but he's going to be playing on a really good club there too as well. We had Coach Lotus on as one of those coaches we interviewed this last weekend, but lot to love with Daniel Coyle's game. I mean, measurables aren't, they're still developing. Nothing's going to wow you on the surface right now, but to any coach listening, you're going to go out and watch this kid play, and you're going to fall in love with the way he plays.
Yeah, He's just one of those guys you got to go watch play. And that's, fine. You don't want to be a showcase pony. You want to actually prove it in game. But no, he's one of my favorite players to watch. He's not going to wow you with the size either. He's not very big, but, the bat to ball, very little swing and miss. Takes great at bats. His swing decisions are always really good, too. And I've seen him play a pretty legit third. I would not be surprised if he can move to the middle. But no, I really love that call out for him.
And then my uncommitted prospect of the week is shortstop Brett Tucker out of Lamont. He is a 2026. And I think the thing that stands out to me, well, I guess back up a little bit. The first time I saw him was at 3A, this 3A state finals. Tyler and I were there. Pete, I think you were up at a tournament. So Tyler and I were there covering it up there in Joliet. And just the way that he played the game, that weekend was really impressive to me. I remember him making a backhanded play at shortstop. There was a guy on second base. He could have thrown it across to get the out at first, but the guy at second kind of got lost in the middle of the base path there. He ran him down and ended up getting the guy out at second rather than throwing it across. But a really good play there. And then there was another play. He had a pop-up kind of behind him, short outfield area, kind of left center. Ran out there, grabbed it. And then at the plate, he was hitting all weekend. But 6'1", 177-pound frame. It's really lean. He's got a lot of room to add strength still. And then his measurables continue to tick up as well. His exit velocity is 95 miles an hour, 88 across the diamond, and then his run speed, his foot speed, continues to get better too. So he's running a 7.1 60 now. He's got bat speed, 75 mile an hour average bat speed. So uncommitted, Brett Tucker, a guy I really like, and I'm excited to see where he ends up.